Like it says we're live. Maybe not. Evening, everybody. We'll get started here with Monday Nite Net momentarily, like just about 2 minutes. Come on in, pull up a chair. Get ready for this evening. Yeah. That's why everything works. Up 7 o'clock. I guess we will go ahead and get started. Good. It's KJZ. It's time for the Radio Emergency Services Nite Net. Hey, here's Randy. I'll be the net control for the seat located about 4 miles out the top of 198. CARES Canton Area Radio Services meets monthly on the third Wednesday at the think of every month. Just so happens that's this day coming up, and that's at the Kansas County Library, the store home. This is held week on Monday, 19 hours local, on the VCC repeater system at 1% and the Primrose repeater 444.975. This amateur use of Van County to provide traffic should there be an emergency and to help receive emergency and send emergency traffic. I lost my place on that one. If you have an emergency at any time, call the break and let that call immediately. Let's go ahead and pause briefly and see if there's any emergency traffic for this emergency at this time. This is K5 KJZ. Well, that's a good sign. Hearing none, we'll go ahead and start our check-ins. If you would give me just your call sign as when you call in, just your call sign phonetically and semi-slowly so I can get it logged in. This is K5 KJZ taking check-ins. Off all over the place this evening.
Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Oscar.
Anybody else? Hope so.
Kilo India Bravo, I'm sorry, Kilo India 5 Bravo Delta India. Apparently I have Randy disease tonight.
Hey, we'll take that short pause and resemble that comment. All right. We'll go ahead and recognize KJ5HCG, KJ5HTO, Mr. KI5BDI having trouble talking just like me. This is KD5 KJZ. Taking additional check-ins.
Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Is that it? Come on. Where is everybody tonight? Out trick-or-treating? It's too early. I got a light bulb flashing. Yeah, I got one trying to go out on me. Well, we may have a small crowd this evening. That's all right. Good evening to you, Miss KF7SOX. We'll try one more time and see if we can get any more check-ins for this night. 85 KJZ. Maybe. Hello, DNet.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Alpha Victor.
Cody, man. F5VAV. Looks like we got a small crowd this evening. All right, we added one more, KF5VAV. We'll go ahead and start with our official check-ins. When you are called upon, please give your name, approximate location, and whether or not you have any traffic for the net this evening. We'll start off at the top of the list with Mr. KJ5HCG. Your official check-in, please, sir.
Sir, Charlie G here, 10 miles south of Canton, 1 mile east on Highway 58. I have no traffic. Back to net.
Good evening to you, Charlie G. Good to hear you this evening. We missed you on Saturday, but that's all right. We'll hopefully see you on Wednesday. Next, we have KJ5HTO. Your check-in, please, sir.
Good evening, everyone. This is Matt, located a couple miles east of Canton here at I-20 and 1255. I have no traffic at this time. This is KJ5HTO, back to net.
And good evening to you, Mr. Matt. Glad you could come out and join us on Saturday. It was nice and cool and breezy. Something like that. Next on our list, Mr. KI5BDI.
KI5BDI, this is Kevin, 5 miles north of Canton, north of I-20 off of Highway 19. No traffic, thank God, because I can't talk.
We're suffering from the same thing this evening. Yeah, I feel your pain. All right. Anyway, good to hear you this evening, sir. Thank you for joining us on Saturday. Next, we have KF7SOX.
Yes, good evening. This is KF7SOS. This is Marie, calling from beautiful downtown Canton. No traffic.
Thank you, Ms. Marie. And likewise, good to see you on Saturday as well. Next, we have KF7VAV. Excuse me, KF5VAV. Sorry about that. Man, I'm stricken with tongue-tied disease this evening.
I'll answer to most things, but all day I'll claim the KF7. This is KF5VAV. Hey, here's Cody, a few miles south of Van, and then we're on the east end of the county. I got radios going crazy all around me. Anyway, hope y'all well, and I have no traffic code for the Netto. Back to you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Cody. Good to hear you this evening. Hopefully, y'all did well over there at the Edom Art Festival with your barbecue sales. All right, everybody. I don't really have much of anything this evening as far as news and announcements, other than, like I said, we do have our monthly meeting this week, Wednesday, at the Van Zandt County Library at 6:30 p.m. Hope everybody can make it out for that. And with that, we'll see if Mr. Kevin has a bad dad joke for us. Mr. Kevin, do you have something for us, sir? K5 KJZ.
BDI. What do you call a bee that never made it into the hive? What do you call a bee that never made it into the hive? Anybody out there?
What do you call a bee that never made it into the hive? What do you call a bee that never made it into the hive?
K58CG, give it a try.
Charlie G's got a shot at it.
Got for us, Charlie.
How much is a wild scatter shooting? How about a lost drone?
That's a good answer. A lost drone.
All right, Charlie, that's a little too high tech for bad dad jokes. Anybody else got a thought?
A bee that never made it into the hive. Hive. He's hiveless. I'll take a shot at it. Would he be hiveless? 85 KJZ.
That's not it. What you call you call a bee that never made it into the hive a wannabe.
Oh, a wannabe. That one stung. That one was loaded with a lot of venom. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Anyway, thank you. All right, for tonight's trivia, I got some Halloween related trivia. It's not very good, but yeah, it's decent. We'll try it out. Here you go. Question number 1. In Dublin, Georgia, not Ireland, it's illegal for anyone to wear what kind of costume on Halloween? In Dublin, Georgia, it's illegal for anyone to wear what kind of costume on Halloween? Anybody got a guess? Left Behind. That's a good one.
I'll give it a shot.
Go ahead, Mr. Kevin. And by the way, a late entry online was a bee that got left out of the hive was left behind. Anyway, go right ahead, sir.
Like that. That was a good answer. Very good answer. I will guess like a Ku Klux Klan thing or a white sheet.
That's a good answer. Very good answer. Unfortunately, not the one they're looking for. In Dublin, Georgia, it's illegal for anyone to wear what kind of costume on Halloween? Nobody? A leprechaun. Huh. No, that's not it. Even though it's Dublin, Georgia, not Ireland. All right. Well, here you go. You're going to hate this one. In Dublin, Georgia, it's illegal for anyone to wear what kind of costume on Halloween? A mask. Masks are banned unless you are under 16 or part of a recognized event. I guess they don't recognize Halloween as an event. Seems kind of odd. Here's your next one. You'll probably hate this one just as much. What unusual Halloween-related item was banned in Hollywood, California on October 31st? What unusual Halloween-related item was banned in Hollywood, California on October 31st? Anybody got a guess? By the way, I'll give you this much. It was in 2004. Lively group tonight. Everybody's sleeping. They're ready to fall back. Crickets. I hear crickets. Come on. Somebody's got to have something. What unusual Halloween-related item was banned in Hollywood, California on October 31st, 2004? This is K5KJZ. Jack-o'-lantern with a real candle.
J58CG.
Charlie G, you must have the answer for this one. Let's go. Oh, time to ID.
Just a shot in the dark. How about a toy gun? KJ58CG.
Not the one they're looking for, sir. But, they probably would have banned any kind of gun before then anyway. But not the one they're looking for. Anybody else? All right. Well, here you go. What unusual Halloween-related item was banned in Hollywood, California on October 31st of 2004? The answer is silly string. It's illegal to sell it, possess it, or use it in Hollywood as of Halloween 2004. And see, aren't you much better off now that you know that? Shit, it may cause cancer. Living in California causes cancer. All right, here's your next one. In which U.S. state it is technically illegal to dress up as a priest or a nun for Halloween? In which U.S. state is it technically illegal to dress up as a priest or a nun for Halloween? Somebody's got to have a guess for this one.
F5BDI.
Go ahead, Mr. Kevin. Floor is yours. New Jersey. Nope, not New Jersey.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. No, they probably just burn you at the stake up there. That's not the state they're looking for, sir. Anybody else?
KJ58CG.
Jump on in there, Charlie G. New York City. Get a rope.
I forgot my answer, but how about Indiana?
Indiana. No, sir, not Indiana. We got a couple of guesses online of New Jersey, New York, but that's not it either. It's a southern state. It just so happens to be Alabama. It's a misdemeanor to impersonate clergy in Alabama? Now you know. Silly string. Where'd the other one go? I had one more. Lost it. Dead air. Dead air. Stand by one. I lost my place. It's giving me something I don't want, which is the right answer. All right, here it is. It just shifted on me. In which Illinois city is it illegal for anyone over 12 to trick or treat? In which Illinois city is it illegal for anyone over the age of 12 to trick or treat? Anybody got any clues on that one? Chicago? No, not Chicago.
AI5 BDI.
Jump on in there, Mr. Kevin.
First, I thought Chicago, but that would mean they would have to fire all of the Bears. So I will go with Peoria.
Yeah, we had a guess online of Chicago as well. Not for the same reason, but close enough. And no, it's not Peoria, Illinois. One more time. Anybody got a guess? All right, well, here you go. It is Belleville, Illinois. Belleville. Offenders can face fines for violating the age limit. Didn't know there was an age limit, but evidently there is in Belleville. Don't go there if you're over the age of 12. All right, we'll go ahead and draw that one to a close. Those are terrible questions. Anyway, that was a quick and dirty, very dirty. And we'll just call it quits on that one for this evening. Everybody get inside and watch the Monday Night Football. Not even sure who's playing tonight. But we'll go ahead and start our round of checkouts. Unless anybody else has any more bad dad jokes or something else they would like to share with the group. And we'll look forward to seeing everybody on Wednesday evening for the meeting. Don't come dressed as a priest or a nun, especially if you're over 12. But we'll start off with Mr. KFI, VAB. We'll start off with you for your checkout, please, sir.
Well, thanks for running that, Randy. I hope you're all well. I have no idea who's playing either. I'm working on bylaw updates on, so just got cops running in the background for some background noise. But anyway, hope you're all well. Good to see everybody on Wednesday, hopefully. And I hope I'm back from Dallas in time. Anyway, y'all have a great evening. KF5 VV, I'll be clear.
All right, Mr. Cody. Yep, look forward to seeing you on Wednesday if you can make it. Love to see you. Have a good evening, sir. Next on the list, Miss KF7SOX, Ms. Marie.
This is KF7SOX. Thanks for running that. Interesting questions. I didn't know any, but very interesting. Hope everyone has a good evening, and next time you free, see you Wednesday. KF7SOX, back to next week.
Hi, Marie. Glad for you to check in with us this evening. Thank you for that. Next on the list, Mr. KI5BDI. All right, Lee. We'll see you shortly.
Hi, BDI. Thanks for running the net. Good questions, actually. A public information announcement starting, I believe, on the 17th. Yes, Friday the 17th through sometime in early November, which probably translates to December. The lanes of 19 going northbound from CVS Pharmacy to, I think it's Live Oak in downtown Canton will be closed for some sort of surfacing project. Just a public service announcement. KI5BDI back to net control.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Appreciate that. Yeah, on these radio stations, you got to include PSAs. Got to have them, I suppose. Not that they're mandated anymore. All right. Hope to see you on Wednesday, sir. Next, we have on our list Mr. Matt, KJ5HTO.
All right. Thanks, Randy, for running the net this evening. Yeah, those were very, very tough questions. I didn't know any of them. So it was crickets on my end. So anyhow, hope to see everyone on Wednesday. I don't know if we've got any rain coming or anything like that. I hope we do. We're very, very dry here. So anyhow, KJ5HTO, back to net.
Hi, Mr. Matt. Yeah, the next thing I see from National Weather Service was possibly on Saturday. Possibly on Saturday we might get a little rain. We'll see about that. All right, last but definitely not least, Mr. Charlie G, KJ5HCG.
Yes, sir, Mr. Randy. Good job running the net as usual. Kind of weird night, I guess, but it is October anyway. I do have a question. Maybe we could get a little update on the 800 repeater KJ5HCG. Back to net.
Do you mean the 444.800? Is that the one you're referring to, sir?
Yes, sir.
It is still here at the house. It seems to be running fine. It's available for use if you can hit it with my antenna being so low, but it is open and running. Still doing a little testing before we move it back over there to the silo. But yeah, if you can hit it, go right ahead.
Thank you very much, all, for that information. Appreciate that. Everybody have a good week. I hope I'll see y'all Wednesday night. Depending on whether my memory is failing me or not. So, KJ5HCG, back to net.
All right, Charlie G, thank you for checking in with us this evening. Good to hear you. Yep, hope to see everybody on Wednesday at the library, 6:30 p.m. Y'all have a good one. 7-3s for now. We'll go ahead and return this repeater back to normal amateur use. 85 KJZ. Oh, Misty. How are you? Slightly late. We had a late early ending tonight. name the we folk with proper capital letters. They trickery. How are we all? We're all doing good. It's still hot here, Misty. It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit here, and it is 7:30 at night, and it's still 80 degrees. It's been cooling off pretty good, but it's still hot during the day. We just had our fall festival in town this past Saturday, and it was very hot. It was in the mid 90s Fahrenheit. Is it cooling off well over there in Ireland? It's Baltic. What do you mean by Baltic? Like a Baltic breeze? Yep, exactly. Okay. What's the temperature range? It's 50 in your money and sideways rain. Ew. That's no fun. Hopefully you got everything tied down good. All right, Misty. Well, have a good evening. Get some sleep. "1:30 a.m. on the tunes." Yeah, I get you. You must be a late nighter. That's okay. I have to get up early. I have to get up at 4 a.m. local time. So, yeah, fun. Beats the days of the oil field when my shift would change at any given moment. You know, some nights we work 12 on, 12 off at night, and sometimes we work 12 on, 12 off daytime, and it would switch potentially in 24 hours notice. Wasn't much fun there. All right, Misty, have a good morning to yourself. We'll hopefully see you next week. I'll try to get some better questions. Those were terrible this evening, so you didn't miss much. 7-3, Misty. Talk to you later.